What's going on YouTube? It's NC and Place to be chilling with Mr. A&D back. You guys know the WWE 2K22 video. So I hope you guys enjoy my ratings reveal live stream yesterday. And during that live stream, we got to see Xavier Woods and Bailey go with the G4 people, and you have 24 reveals of superstars ratings that they were. I had a thing like I thought that was like, okay, this rating is obviously going to be the ones that we haven't seen online, and maybe some new people kind of that. Well, we did. So I'm gonna go here, break down everything we saw, and some people that you may have missed in the trailer, or in the event, I should say. And we kick off things by showing Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins is coming in at an overall of 91. So they show Seth Rollins come out, you know, a little bit of his entrance, and then he's like going against Dominic Mysterio and going up against Dolph Ziggler. So, you know, showing a little bit of gameplay, and his entrance looks good, and he looks good as well. Next up was Cesaro, that came in at about an 84. They showed more of his gameplay footage. Also, one of the things that they showed from Cesaro is that he was doing his UFO move, and we got a clip of Fabian Eichner from Imperium, which is obviously confirming him and Imperium as well. So that was a good surprise to see him in the game as he's doing his UFO move to him as well. And Cesaro just looks good. Next up though, we get Liv Morgan, and her rating was a 77. We actually get more from Liv Morgan. We get like an entrance from Liv Morgan. She still kind of has that Riot kind of gear on as well. I'm not saying she's gonna confirm the Riot Squad or anything like that, but she definitely still has, you know, a lot of gear for Royal Rumble. Then we have Riddle, the original bro, that's coming out next, whose rating is an 86, and they showed him having some gameplay with AJ Styles. Like I said, he looks good. Most of the moves still look the same. Beth Phoenix is up next, and Beth Phoenix has an overall rating of coming in at 87. So Beth Phoenix is in at 87, showing her she still has the same attire from the from 2K18 on down. I was wondering if they're going to change her up some a little bit, or, you know, have some updated things with these legends. I wasn't necessarily sure, but I mean, she still looks good in the game. Next up is Beth Phoenix's husband, the Radar superstar Edge, and Edge is coming in at a 90, but King Woods was not happy with Edge's rating and raised it to a 91. So Edge is officially a 91 in W2K22. So then we did a 4 horsewoman type. They barely had to decide which rating goes with which superstar. And the first rating, or after she picked Raw, what revealed was Becky Lynch coming in at a 92. The man Becky Lynch is coming in at 92, and I was like, wow, she definitely missed the whole year. But they got her as like the highest rated woman in the game so far, over Asuka. And then coming in next was Sasha Banks, and Sasha Banks is coming in at an 88. Man, Sasha don't be getting no love in these games at all. I'm like, Sasha's main event of WrestleMania and stuff, and I'm just like, why is Sasha so damn low? But that is what it is, I guess. And then we have the Queen, Charlotte Flair, coming in at a 90, even though she has been there the whole time, ain't missed no time and nothing like that. In a 90, I thought she was definitely going to be the 92, but she ended up just being the 90. So Charlotte is a high woman there, and she looks so much better than her model was in the trailer. Next up, we have Naomi, and Naomi is coming in at, who's rated at a 79, and we see her having some match footage with Nikki ASH. And I mean, the entrance, I mean, the glow stuff is cool, but the entrance is still the same. But we also see that Naomi giving some beatdown to Candice LeRae, confirming Candice LeRae. Now we go into the Street Profits. The Street Profits have like a new tag team entrance that looks like it looks really, really good. Angelo Dawkins coming in at an 80, and Montez Ford coming in at an 82. It was kind of funny because they was mad that they weren't the same. But what people don't see here is that Angelo Dawkins has a frog splash, and that frog splash lands right on Titus O'Neil. It looks like, so Titus O'Neil confirmed for the game. I'm pretty sure that's Titus O'Neil. Okay, and we had the frog splash showing, and then like their entrance really does look good, and they really look good in the game as well. AJ Styles coming in, and he is a overall of a 91, and I was glad to have it because I know he was stuck with Omos in that tag team, which we don't know if Omos is going to be confirmed yet, but they also showed him doing the Phenomenal Forum, and then look, that was the old Phenomenal Forum. I hope that he has the newer version of Final Form, or if they even updated the move, because that one was from 2K17 when we see that phenomenal form. Next up is Shayna Baszler. Is rated at an 84. I mean, like legit, she can take you out. But she was going up against Candice LeRae here, so further confirming Candice LeRae for the game. Then after that, we get a reveal of Happy Corbin. So it's updated, so he's not, Bum Corbin, he's not Baron Corbin, he's not Manager Corbin, he's just not, Lone Wolf Corbin. He's Happy Corbin, and he has an overall rating of an 81. Happy Corbin coming in at an 81, and in his gameplay footage, we see him taking on Gunther, or what we care for, Walter, confirming Walter in the game, which means it most likely confirms all of Imperium in the game as well. So then next we have The Miz, and The Miz is coming in as two characters. He has the current Miz, and he has 2011 Miz. So the 2011 Miz confirms that him and Rey Mysterio for the championship on Raw back in 2011. I was like, okay, that's not a match I was excited for, but I guess they had to put something like that on the showcase. So the 2011 version of The Miz is a 90, while the current version of The Miz is an 86 overall. I mean, I can agree with that, as they show clips. Then we got Ricochet that comes in at a low 81. But once again, King Woods did not like that, and then he changed Ricochet to an 82. So Ricochet's now an 82, and it could be a little higher, but I said, but Ricochet's 82. Coming up next is Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods' New Day partner, and he's coming in at a rating of 88, and we also see him having footage going up against Elias. So we see what Elias looks like in gameplay. So it doesn't have his new Elias gimmick. He just has still going, the drifter gimmick that he had with the red shirt and the blue jeans. Kofi does look really good. Does look good. Then we had the Usos, Jay and Jimmy, both coming in at 85. In my personal opinion, Jay Uso should be higher than that, maybe by the 88, 89, because we had main event Jay Uso, and I like how he was talking about that during the special, that Jimmy been gone, but I've been here putting in work, and we both the same. But yeah, both the Usos are coming in at 85, and then we see the Usos have some footage against Humberto Carrillo, and also we see them having footage against Karrion Kross, which confirms Karrion Kross for this game. So that's another released superstar that they have showed. It was a really quick clip, so if you blink, you will miss it. So you gotta check that out. But yeah, Karrion Kross confirmed for the game, as the Usos are both coming in at an 85 this year. Natalya comes in next, having some footage of her entrance and against Raquel Gonzalez, and she comes in at a rating of 84, which I think is about right for, because I think I guessed that what it was for Natalya. But then we have Sami Zayn, and talk about a conspiracy theorist. Sami Zayn, first of all, comes out, even the stars mentioned it in the special, outdated. He has no hair. It's like, he's not bald, but he has very short hair, like as if they just took the Sami Zayn from the previous game and just put the green khakis and stuff on him. I was like, this is not the Sami Zayn I was expecting. And his ratings overall is 80, and he's having some footage against Boss Man. I was like, what? Sammy ain't getting no love. Like, I hope they update his model, because that's very outdated. And then we get the list of Mysterios, because so we have multiple Rey Mysterios in this game, which I'm hoping that, according to them, these are all the Mysterios that they're having. And I'm like, I hope they're lying, because I want to see more. Because I'm like, are there no matches with him in the 90s? I figured that they would have him and Yushin Thunder Liger, because they're releasing the Rey Mysterio with with Starrcade 96. I figured how long we have with Eddie Guerrero, since he's already in the game, you can put a younger Eddie Guerrero in there. And you may not do any of the ECW matches, stuff like that, but I figured you do something. But this is either here or there. This is a debate for another time. Rey Mysterio from 2005 is coming in at an 84. 2006 Rey Mysterio, when he won the championship, was an 87, which I'm like, what? That should have been like a 90 or a 91. When that's the year he won the championship, he won the Royal Rumble, he defended against Sabu. Like, come on, Rey had a decent year that year. 2008 Rey at 86, and I was like, okay, because when I was doing my my thought process, I didn't know 2008 through 11 would be here, because that was the injury prone Rey Mysterio. But they got a lot of him on there. Oh, wait till you hear this one, because we have a 2009 Rey Mysterio rated 88, and then there's a December 2009 Rey Mysterio, which is rated at 87, and a 2011 rated 88. And I'm trying. First of all, I'm still stuck on what is he doing from December 2009. I think he had that fatal 4-way. I'm not sure, but one of the people can't be in that game, so I'm not sure what the plan is or what the showcase matches are, but it's not looking favorable of what some of the stuff that I personally want to see in there. But and then now the current day Rey Mysterio is rated at a 90, and Dominic Mysterio is coming in at a 79. So then obviously before we got out of there, we got Bailey's rating and Xavier Woods' rating. Bailey coming in at 88, so she's tied with Sasha Banks, and they had like a little birthday surprise package for them, and she was at 88, and then they had her doing some footage going up against Bianca Belair, and like I said, she looked good, but Xavier Woods coming in and rated at 86. And I'm like, hold on now. We got Xavier Woods actually doing some single stuff, one King of the Ring. And I don't know how far back they're counting it, but they're saying it's from what people have done since 2K20. I'm just like, and he's at 86? Because right now, they have Xavier Woods in there looking like Davey Diggs. Okay, so if y'all know Hamilton, y'all know Davey Diggs is. That's how they got him in there looking. I'm just like, is that Davey or is that Xavier Woods in there? I'm just like, so there is no King Woods in there. That's just a straight New Day Woods in there. So those are all the ratings review that we got. There's a little quick breakdown of everything. If you guys have not gone to see the live stream, I recommend you guys go see the whole special, the whole 90-minute special. But that's just what that was right there, to do a quick breakdown. So post any comments down below how you guys feel about the ratings. Hit the like button if you guys enjoyed my breakdown. Hit the subscribe button for more WWE 2K22 stuff right here on NC Studios. So once again, it's NC and place to be. Children, Mr. A&D, and the Nerd Coalition is out.